Hello there, a warm welcome. Today we will talk about struct type and struct field in Spark. In your Spark interview, you may get questions like what is a struct type and what is a struct field, or what are the uses of these two in your Spark application, or how do you use them in your Spark application, or any other similar questions related to this. So it is an important topic as per interview perspective, and also it is important to understand them because they help you to write a concise Spark application. In this video, I will walk you through about these two, and also I will walk you through my sample code to make you understand about this, that how to use them in Spark application and what are the uses of these two in Spark application. So before I start today's topic, let me welcome you again. My name is Manna and you are watching Spark series. Please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you. So let's start. Let's start with struct type. Struct type is a built-in data type and it is a collection of struct field. With the help of struct type, we can define customized schema or part of it, as it is a collection of struct field. So let's understand what is struct field. Struct field is a field inside a struct type. It has 4 parameters. Those parameters are name, data type, nullable flag, and metadata. Name is the name of the column that you would like to assign to a column. Data type is the type of the data that you are going to store in the column. Nullable flag means whether you are going to store null in that column or not. Please note that if your flag says that in your column you will not store null, it doesn't mean that Spark will not allow you to store null in that column. Spark will allow you to store null in that column. Spark uses this flag for Spark SQL optimization. It is another story that if in your data frame you have null value in a column where it should not be, then in that case you may get some strange exception or incorrect result. And then we have metadata. Metadata used to describe a column. Metadata can hold arbitrary mapping or dictionary of information for each column. Metadata is designed for machine learning pipelines to tag information about the features that are stored in the column. Metadata of a column should be preserved if content of the column has not been modified. So this is about struct field. So with these parameters, struct field models a column. We can add struct fields to struct type by passing sequence of the struct field. As it is a sequence of the struct field, so all things of a sequence will be applied here as well. Then we can use add method which are available to struct type, and one of them is this one, whose signature includes string, data type, and boolean. This will create without metadata. I will encourage you to go and see Spark document which is available in Spark website. There you can see more variants of this add methods. We can create struct type out of an existing struct type. Struct type has apply methods. One of that is this one. This one will create a struct type with names only. Now let's see how they help us to write a concise application. We can use struct type and struct field to write a customized schema. We can compare two schemas as well. We can use them to write nested schema or append a column to the existing data frame. I will talk in detail about order dependencies in data frame transformation later. Let's see how we can create customized schema using struct type and struct field. I will show you this in my example. This will be in Spark shell and my example will be in Scala and it will be in local mode. So let me start my Spark shell. So here we are in Spark shell. Let me first show you how to add struct fields to struct type using add methods. So here we have added struct field to struct type. Here you can see that here we have struct field within a struct type, and struct field has name, data type, and boolean. We have used add method with signature, string, and boolean. Now let me add struct field to another new struct type. We have added struct field to struct type. You can see that here we have struct field with name A, data type integer type, and boolean true. Here we have used add method with signature name as string, then data type and boolean. So in this way we can add struct field to struct type using add method. We have variants of add method with a different signature. You can see them in Spark documentation in Spark website. Now let me show you whether we can compare these schemas or not. It has returned us boolean as true. So we can compare two struct type, and it is really important when we have to know that whether schemas of two different data frames are same or not. Now let me show you how to create data frame with our own customized schema using struct type. Here I will use data to create data frame. This data has sequence of 4 row objects, and within each row objects we have 3 elements. Out of that, first element represents type of industry, second element represents employee size, and third element represents whether this organization has presence outside the country or not. Let me define our own customized schema using struct type. Here we have created our own customized schema with name custom schema. We have used struct type, and to add struct field we have passed sequence of struct fields to struct type. Here you can see that we have used list, and we have 3 struct field to represent, to model 3 columns. Now we will create our data frame, and to that we will apply this custom schema. We will use create data frame method to create data frame, and we will not use 2df method. To understand difference between these two, please watch one of my video which I have made on this topic. I will give link of the video in description box. Thank you. We have created our data frame with name df1, and to this we have applied our own custom schema, that is custom schema. Now let's view data of this df1. So this is our data of df1 data frame. You can see that here we have 4 rows, same as we have there in data of a sequence of 4 row objects. Let's view schema of this data frame df1. So this is schema of our data frame df1. You can see that it has same column name which we have defined within our struct fields, and it has same data type which we have defined within struct fields. So in this way we can create data frame with our own customized schema. If we apply schema on data frame df1, then it returns us object of struct type. So let's see that as well. Here you can see that it has returned us object of struct type. Now we will move further and we will see how we can use struct type to create nested schema. To create nested schema or to add columns to existing data frame df1, I will use struct method, and I will create a new column with name level. Now we will create new data frame df2 by appending new column to existing data frame df1. Name of this new column will be level, and under this level column we will have 2 more columns, big_org and MNC. So this is going to be nested schema for data frame df2. We are going to use with column. We know that within with column we need to pass 2 parameters. First parameter is name of the column with which you want to create a new column, and the second parameter is the value of the columns that you want to give to the new column. So name of the new column we want to assign as level, and within this we want to create 2 more new columns. So we will use struct function. So first column we are using here is temp_size, and we are giving this column name as big_org. If emp underscore size has a value more than 8000, then big underscore org will have value as true. Now let me add one more column. Here you can see that I have used lower function. This is to locate the value of outside underscore country. If outside underscore country has value yes, then it will return true to new column MNC. Now we have our new data frame df2 ready. Now let's view data of this data frame df2. Now you can see that data frame df2 has one more new column with name level, and value of column level is combination of true and false depending on the columns emp underscore size and outside underscore country. Now let's view schema of data frame df2. Here you can see that it has columns like industry, emp underscore size and outside underscore country, and besides that it has column with name level, and under level we have big underscore org and MNC. So this has created nested schema for data frame df2. Now I hope you understand how to append a new column to existing data frame or how to create nested schema. Now I will show you how to flatten this nested schema. If you want to access big underscore org or MNC, then how will you do that? So let me show you this. As we are going to access big underscore org, then in that case we need to access level first, and under level we have to access big underscore org. We will name this column as big org. Similarly, we will access MNC. Now you can see that it has returned us three columns. First column is industry that we have selected. Second column is big org that we have selected big underscore org as big org. And then we have org MNC that we have selected MNC as org MNC. Now in this way we can flatten nested schema. Now let me show you how to reduce order dependencies in data frame transformation. We can reduce order dependencies in data frame transformation using struct type. By order dependencies in data frame transformation, I mean that when you have n number of transformations and you have to run them in particular order to get desired result, then in that case we say it order dependencies. I will show you how we can eliminate order dependencies or how we can reduce order dependencies in data frame transformation using struct type in my separate video. For this video, that's all folks. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching my video. I hope I was able to make some difference to your learning. Please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Please like my videos and let me know your suggestion, your feedback in comment box. If you want me to take any specific question, you can let me know that in comment box or you can send me an email as well. Keep loving, keep supporting. Thank you. Namaste.